My name's David, and this is my 1965 Morris Mini Deluxe. This is the fourth Mini I've owned over about 30 years. I had a couple back in the late 1980s that were in pretty poor condition. I had another one more recently that I was going to restore but never got around to it. And then this one here is in very good, nearly original condition. I'd love to say that I restored it myself, but I didn't. I bought it off a friend who restored it, and it's still in its original Laguna beige 1960s paint colour and very original interior. It's got an original engine. So the Mini was first produced in 1959 in England, and that's why it's the 60th anniversary of the Mini this year. It came to Australia in the early 1960s, initially imported from England and then produced from kits that were brought out from England. The Mini Deluxe was released in 1965, and it's really the first of the Australian manufactured cars. And it has a few things that are different about it from the earlier imported vehicles, some of them for Australian conditions. So for example, the windows here are wind down windows with quarter vents. The early Minis had sliding windows, and it didn't give very much ventilation for Australia's hot conditions. The interior trim slightly different. The grille and some of the trim on the outside is also a little bit different. And it also came with an increased engine size of 1000cc compared to the early ones.
So how fast can the Mini go?
I've only ever had it up to 70 miles an hour. How fast it can go, I don't know, but it's really struggling at 70, to be honest. They used to show in their advertising that you could fit lots of people and lots of suitcases. I think it was probably a little bit fanciful, but then that's what advertising is about. Because it's the 60th anniversary of the Mini, then this year's Beta Birdwood is going to feature the Mini as one of its feature cars. They're trying to get as many Minis as possible and Mini variants, things like the Mini Mokes, the Gems, the Broadspeed Minis, anything that was based on a Mini to come and be part of the parade. They'll be parked together at the beginning of the parade and again at the end, and hopefully will travel up to Birdwood from Glenelg together in a group. Beta Birdwood's a fantastic event. It's one of the longest running motoring events in the world, and if you've got a Mini or any other car, get your registration in and enter the event.